Hello everyone, welcome to my jungle story. I'm Jacqueline and today I'm going to be sharing my Hoya collection with you guys. Hoyas are one of my favorite genuses. My top two favorites are Alocasia and Hoya. I do think Alocasia is on number one at the moment, but Hoyas, there's just something about them, especially once you get the care down for Hoyas. They are so easy, they are so low maintenance, they're just so rewarding to grow. And it took me quite a while to kind of get into the groove of Hoyas and kind of really understand what they need. Because when I was told about Hoyas, I was told that it's a low light plant, it grows really, really slow, and yeah, you have to have a lot of patience. They don't do much. The blooms are irritating and they smell funny. Or I remember that's what someone in a garden center said to me when I asked them about it. I still went home with a Hoya that day, even though he said all of that, but he couldn't have been more wrong because I mean, yes, they can be slow, but I've not really had that experience with them. Especially at the beginning of this year, the Hoyas just kicked off, and I do think it does have to do with the conditions that I give them, so I will be talking about that a little bit as well while I show you them. But yeah, they're just such a rewarding plant to grow. There's so many different varieties, and you'd think that because it's one of my favorite genuses that I would have a lot, but I just did a count and I only counted 16. So that's not really that much for, it being one of my favorite, but it's just, I don't know, I've been really slow with Hoya and kind of appreciating them and figuring them out. And I think that's only really been this year that I've figured them out. So I'm so excited. I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to start off with the Hoyas that are not on trellises, and then I will start with the ones on trellises, because the ones on trellises are right on this south-facing window. And yeah, I'll show you in a minute what I mean, but it's kind of a little bit of a hassle trying to get them out. So I'm actually going to start off with, that's really creepy. One of the kid's toys just like moved on its own. It's obviously leaning on something funny. That really creeped me out. Anyway, this was actually my most recent purchase. So this is the Hoya Pot of Gold. And although I am very, very happy to have this one in my collection, it was a little bit of a disappointing one, to be honest. Yeah, I was supposed to get two big leaves and I didn't get that. I just got this one and this stem that you can see they've clearly just like chopped into it. So I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to die back. It's like, what's that called when it like becomes hardwood? I don't know, but I do see some like things happening there. I don't know. I don't know. When I've bought Hoyas, there's always been like a very, very active, because at the top it's like completely like crusted and gone off. So, yeah. They've taken quite a lot of chops from this. I do think that this was quite a mature one. The root system, you're not really going to be able to see because it's wet. Oh, you can see a little bit there. I don't know if you're really going to be able to tell. But yeah, I decided to put her into stratum because I had to rehab this plant anyway because the soil that she was in was so bone dry that the roots were kind of not really looking the best. And also, if you've seen that, I'll link the video down below if you haven't seen it yet, but that was an epic fail, that plant haul. Just the Watsoniana was the only good part of it, to be honest, because the other one, the Aurea that had thrips, I mean, I treated them all for thrips, but yeah, that was just really, really disappointing. And I actually wanted to order more Hoyas from them, but then someone commented and guessed straight away what the shop was. So if you want to know which one it is, you can see in the comments of that video, because I'm not going to say who they are because I I don't know, I don't want to do that. But yeah, they have a really nice selection of Hoya, like rare Hoyas that I've like not seen anywhere else before. So I wanted to order from them again, and with someone else commenting saying, yeah, I've also had bad experiences from them, and I was just kind of like, well, it's quite a small business. It's not like a big business, so I don't know, it just kind of put me off ordering from them again, which is sad, but yeah, you know, it can happen. It can happen. But that is the pot of gold. Really excited to watch this one grow and see how it evolves, because that leaf is stunning. Oh yeah, this is either, what is it? The macrophylla is now classed as a latifolia, something like that. I'm not, for me it's a Hoya, and the name of it is pot of gold. I'm not really getting into the technicalities of which, you know, class it's in or whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't matter to me, and I don't care about that. So yeah, that's this one. But I'm sure if you look up Hoya pot of gold, you'll get this one anyway. But very, very pretty. So excited to watch that one grow. Just hope that it survives. Okay, next one. Actually, let's start with smaller ones. Yeah, let's do smaller ones. This one, oh, this is one of my favorites. I love this one. This was actually a little present from Mitch. He just came home with this from his work. They also have indoor plants. They're not a very big section, but they ordered like a mixed tray of like mini plants. And this little one was in between it. So this is the variegated wayetii. And I don't know, I love this one so much. I actually used to have a wayetii, and it did not survive a plant burnout. No, actually, I kept her outside for a very, very long time, and she did so well. And yes, that's right. My daughter was born in September, and the weather turned very, very quickly last year when she was born. And she kind of just started looking very, very sad because, yeah, it got cold very, very quickly. It went from being a heat wave to like 10 degrees. It was really, really weird. And she just didn't survive that, actually. It wasn't that she didn't survive a plant burnout, because I am sad that I don't have that one anymore. So yeah, I don't know, I might still get that one in the future, but I have this one. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm very, very happy with this one. The new growth comes in like pinky. It's so pretty. And like the backs of the leaves are just so cool. Yeah. I probably need to repot her, actually. She's been in this little pot for quite a while. She was in a 6 centimeter pot, and this is a 9? Yes, this is a 9. This is a 9 centimeter, yeah. So, but she's been in there for quite a while, and she lives in my IKEA Millsbow tall cabinet. She lives quite close to the grow lights, so she's getting a lot of light, and she seems to be really happy with it because she's giving me a lot of new growth. And even like what are they called? What is it called? I don't know what it's called. But like all those roots there. Okay, I just completely lost what that was. But anyway, yeah, she's going insane. She's loving the high humidity and the high lights, and she's just doing so, so well. And then we move on to a very sad one, which lives right next to her, also in the cabinets. Honestly, I don't know if I can find a picture of this plant when she was in a full glory, which was only 4 or 5 months ago. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So this is my polyneura. I don't know if she's going to survive. I really don't. Because all of a sudden, no, she did. She had really bad spider mites. I was able to get rid of the spider mites, but she just never bounced back from that. Never bounced back from that. And I chopped her up. But I'm going to see if I can try and show you. Oh, yes. I don't know if she's going to survive. Okay, I'll see if I can try and show you out. But the stem there is like really, really wrinkly. And I chopped her up when she was really wrinkly like this. And you can see all of the leaves are also gone just like flat and lifeless, and yeah, they're just, I don't know. She had quite a good root system. Like roots were really, really healthy. So I don't know what the problem was. I really don't. She was getting enough water. but she just like turned after the spider mites. I mean, yeah, I got rid of them and she was giving me new growth. Oh yeah, see that leaf is going to come off. I don't know if there's life in here anymore. I really don't. I can see roots, but yeah. I don't know. This one used to be my favorite Hoya. This one did... I don't know. The life feels like it's coming out of that one as well. No, there's still life in that stem. You can see, like, it's looking so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, I was debating on whether I should put this one in my collection video because I don't know how long she's going to be in my collection anymore. I don't know if she's going to survive. So I've put her into stratum to try and, you know, revive this plant, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. And it's really sad because this is one that you do not find very easily here in Belgium. I bought this one on Facebook Market 2 years ago. And yes, she's a very, very slow grower. No, actually, she's not a slow grower. I'm going to keep on saying that, but actually, no, Hoyas are not. If you give them the right lights, the right conditions, they thrive. And the ones on trellises, they prove me wrong, okay? And this one also did. This one used to give me consistent growth. It did so well. And then, yeah, she just took a turn for the worst. I mean, it happens, you know, it's part of the hobby. So I don't know if this one does die, how I'm going to get my hands on one again. I'm going to have to like keep an eye on, was it on Facebook Market? I think it was, or a secondhand website. I don't know. It wasn't like a shop. It was from someone's collection. So I don't know. And I paid quite a lot for that cutting as well. I think it was like 20 euros just because the polyneura it's just one that you cannot find very easily here. Even on like websites, like well-known websites, it's just one that you don't see very often. So I'm going to be really sad if I lose this one. So yeah, that's the polyneura. I would actually really like a variegated polyneura, but if I can't even find the normal one, I don't even think I'm going to find like a variegated one here in Belgium. So anyway, got to change the camera battery. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Next up, you're kidding me. Where is it? Where is it? No, there it is. It's on that leaf. Can you see it? Can you see that little bugger? There's a thrip on there. Pests have been kicking my butt this summer. Like really bad. I don't see any damage on her. Oh, no, I can actually. Okay, she's going to be treated after this. So anyway, this is the australis Lisa. I actually restarted with this plant the beginning of this year. She was just like a couple of cuttings. She did take a while to establish and actually get like a decent root system. But now she has one of the most just the most satisfying root systems that I've seen in Hoya. She looks so good. So she's doing really, really well. But yeah, as you can see, I am struggling with pests at the moment. But I use strong stuff for thrips. So I'm going to take all the Hoyas down actually, and I'm just going to treat them all because they're all living on the same windowsill. So if I'm going to find a thrip, especially in adult form, just thrips in general, they're just, they're buggers. So I'm just going to treat them all. And yeah, like I said, the stuff that I use is good, so it does work. It's just not one that I would recommend because it's not very it's not planet friendly at all. It does more harm if you were to use it outside than inside, but still, I'm not a fan of using that. But it's the only one that I found that works because I've tried biological ones and they don't work. The only thing I haven't tried is beneficial mites, but I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really know how I feel about like releasing bugs into my home. I don't know. I also don't know enough about it anyway, so whatever. But yes, the Australis Lisa is looking very, very good. She has given me new growth continuously. She does not stop. She loves the south-facing window. They all do, actually. And actually, I think the polyneura was the only one that sometimes the leaves looked a little bit bleached, especially in the beginning when I first moved her there, because she went from a very low spot to a very high light. Yeah, very low light spot to a very, very high light spot. So that took some adjusting, but the new growth that came in just looked immaculate. So she adjusted pretty well. But yes, this one she absolutely loves the highlight. She also appreciates a little bit more water than the other ones I've noticed. And that might be due to the mix that she's in, actually. I don't know. She isn't quite a chunky mix. There's a lot of bark in there. But you know, Hoyas are, what is it called? They are, I don't know, I don't remember the name of it. But you know, in the wild, they grow up bark and up other plants. So, you know, that's normal. That's a very barky mix. They're going to appreciate that. But yes, this was one that I bought in a garden center. It was on a trellis. It was just one piece on a huge trellis. I took her off the trellis because I didn't like the look of it. And she was getting very, very like tendrily. As you can see here, the growth is like very, very close together, and that wasn't happening anymore when she was on the trellis. So I completely started over with her. I chopped her up, put her in a prop box, and I think not even 3 months later, I was already able to pot up the cuttings. She also loved the high humidity, which Hoyas tend, like they do love high humidity. So yeah, I'm glad that I also have a humidifier right here, because it is starting to get like a little bit colder, and I am noticing like right now it's on 52. I actually need to fill it up, but usually I have it set on 65, because also here it gets very, very hot. Like I said, this is south facing, so it gets very, very hot in here. Whether it's warm day, well yeah, if it's a warm day then it's like an oven in here, but even in the winter it gets very, very warm in this front room, because of, yeah, we don't have blinds or anything. I just have one of these like privacy matte finishy things on the window. I don't actually know what that's called, because it's just, don't really like the look of blinds. They made the room really, really dark. We like a lot of light. Even when we moved in here, I was into plants, but not into plants like I am now. So this is definitely a godsend, this window. It does suck though that it doesn't have like windows to open. You can't open it, it's just one piece of glass. So for circulation, that is an issue sometimes in here. But I have a fan that's on pretty much all year round, actually, even in the winter. So that helps with that. But yeah, does appreciate the high humidity. And just a really easy one, to be honest. She took a while, like I said, to establish in this pot, but now looking back, it was just more lack of patience. And I just needed to leave her be and let her do her thing, which you usually have to do that with Hoyas, to be fair. But yeah, love this one. Okay, and we have 2 more that are not on trellises. And this is actually a Hoya that I did not particularly want in my collection, but I rescued this one. So this is the Hoya curtisii. What is that? Oh, that was a piece of fluff. Okay, anyway, she's just had a shower because she was very dusty. Yeah, she lives actually right above me, actually, in the propagation room. So she also has a south-facing window. She's right in front of the window, and she obviously likes that because she's giving me lots of new growth. Yeah, I don't know, did I already say that I rescued her? Yeah, I rescued her. She was thrown in the, I got her from my work, by the way. At my work, we have like this container that once a week we have to go around, and if there are any plants that are like not savable anymore, we throw them in this container. But this one, this was actually on a day that I think I was there on my own. I found this one in the container, and oh wait, is she gonna bloom? No, I think that was a peduncle that fell off. I'm not surprised if she'll bloom for me there, because she gets a lot of sun. And she's been loving it. Anyway, I went off then. Yes, I found this in the container. And she pretty much looked exactly the same, except for like the added growth now, because she's not actually grown that much. But I don't really know why she was in there. I also did not ask one of my colleagues, because we have very, very different styles of plant care and very different opinions on rescuing plants and which plants we should throw away and not throw away. I'm of principle of trying to do everything you humanly can to save the plant, or put it on like a rescue shelf or something like that. But yeah, very different opinions. So I didn't really ask him why this one was in the dumpster. I just picked it out of there and I brought it home. I just thought, it's not one that I particularly want, but I just can't. Like, she just looked so perfect that I was like, why? No, I just couldn't do it. It just did not work in my little head that she was, going to be compost. So I brought her home and I potted her. Well, actually, she's in the same size pot than she was in before. She's in like a, 12 centimeter, I think. But I wanted to put her in a clear pot because I obviously, I wasn't going to ask them and I didn't know what the problem was. So I didn't know if she had pests. I didn't know if there was something root-wise going on or anything. The roots looked healthy to me. Like, honestly, this looked like a perfectly healthy plant. So I just potted her up, gave her some fresh soil, some fresh nutrients, and some worm castings, and like more bark in there because it was a very, very dense mix that she was in. And yeah, she's doing really, really well. Really well. She's looking so nice and full. What is going on with the light? Yeah, she's looking so nice and full. Just look at that. Even at the top, this is something that growers, a lot of the curtisias that come in, are like this, where they just kind of loop them around in the pot, and the curtisii makes these aerial roots, that's what it's called. They make them very, 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 very easily. So yeah, just wrap it around like that. So yes, very full plant. I might actually put her in like a hanging thing and put her on my window here, because I do have some points where I could still hang some plants, but I don't know, it's just one that doesn't do it for me, but I don't want to get rid of her at the same time. You know when you have those plants that are just like in the in-between sort of category? I don't know. I think if I got rid of her, I would regret it. And especially considering she's a rescue plant, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm not going to throw it away. She's that little bit of extra green in that room upstairs. And I mean, the leaves are very, very pretty. They're very, very pretty. And she's doing so well. Can't do that. Can't throw away for that. I don't even think I could sell her, actually. Just, rescue plants have a special place in my heart, so I would not be able to do that. Okay, and then the last one, I feel like it's only 16 Hoyas, but obviously you can tell they're my favorite because I cannot stop talking about them. But this one's big and very, very heavy. This was the first ever Hoya that I bought, yes. And I don't know the name off the top of my head. I'll see if I can find the name, but this was just labeled as Hoya in the garden center. I actually bought this Hoya when I drove out specially to this specific garden center to get a Monstera albo. It was the only garden center in Belgium at the time that I could find that had the albos, and I paid a lot of money for it as well. I think it was like 170 euros or something like that. But it was my birthday, so that was my birthday present. And I saw this one, and I think I only paid like 10 euros for her. And so yeah, she does have a special place. She's very, very dusty. Sorry about that. She does have a special place in my heart because she is my first. So I don't think I could ever get rid of her, but it does bug me that I don't know what she is. I remember for my first video, I did find an ID of her, but the thing is, there's so many Hoyas that look exactly the same that I'm never going to be 100% sure. So I am intrigued to what you guys think. So I'll show you. That leaf is stunning. It's huge as well. What do you think this Hoya is? It's got like a splashy variegation. It can get these really, really big leaves. Yeah, what do you think it is? So this is her now. She was round about here when I bought her. So she's given me all this, but then again, that was over 2 years ago. So she is one of the only Hoyas that gets quite low light. So as you can see, they can grow, they can, survive in low light, but they're not going to thrive. That's, the whole thing. And some of these leaves are actually even like quite long. I don't know. I don't know what this one is. I really don't. You know what? I'm not even going to try and find an ID for this one. Leave your guesses down below on what you think this one is, because I don't know, and I would really like to know. But yes, she does have a special place in my heart. I actually want to take her out of here. She's potted up in here, and I don't like that because, I don't know, there is a water reservoir at the bottom here, but I just don't, I don't know, it like rubs me the wrong end that I can't see what's going on, that it's not, I can't take her out. She's very, very dry at the moment, but yeah, I want to take her out. I actually want to chop her up and make more because it's a very beautiful Hoya. Very, very beautiful Hoya. I need to give her water before I chop her up. But anyway, I want to put her on this south-facing window. I want to hang her because she's such a beautiful one, and I think she will really, really appreciate the higher light. So I'm intrigued on what you think this one is, because I would really like to know. But yes, and I can actually see that, oh my word, is she in one of those like death? Oh, no. Okay, this is going to have to be done sooner rather than later. And I will film it because this is, like I said, a special one. But she's in one of those plastic, can you see? Wait, there's like, yeah, you can see. She's in one of those plastic plugs. Oh my word, she's been in there for over 2 years. That's really annoying. Yeah, she needs some TLC, this one. She needs some TLC. So I'm not going to hang her back up. That'll be one of my next videos coming up because I need to address her. I didn't know she was in a plug like that, and that's probably why she's also been giving me. She also has, I think this is thrip damage. Is that a plane or is that a truck? I think that's a plane. Yeah, she has this damage on the back. I do think that's from thrips. I don't know what that is. Yeah, she needs some attention. I've been a bad plant mom to her, really bad. Oh, it's on quite a lot of leaves, that marking. Yeah, she's also, I'm just going to treat her to be sure. That's annoying. But anyway, she needs to be tended to. Okay. I don't have any other Hoyas that are not on trellises. All the rest are on trellises, I think. Yeah. So, I don't know if you can class this one as a trellis, to be honest, but I need to put her on like a proper trellis. Oh, this is also one that I always forget the name of. Is it lacunosa silva something? Like, I don't know. This was also one that actually wasn't labeled, so it's kind of hard to... Sorry if the lighting is off. I can't, like, it's a very, very, like, overcast day and it's very windy, so it's coming and going all the time. But anyway, yes, I love this one and I really need to put her on a trellis. Like, really. I think I said this in my last update video and I still haven't done it. I can't, the thing is, I just love the combination of the pot and I just think the whole thing is so damn cute. So I could just actually let her. I don't know. I think she would really benefit from being on a trellis, to be fair. And I do have to take her out of this pot, so I'm going to have to, as you can, oh dear, can you see? I'm not going to be able to take her out. Yeah, it's even attached to like the clay pebbles that I've put in there to lift the pot. Yeah, I need to take her out of that pot anyway, because she's root bound. I know she's root bound. She's been in that pot for a very long time. But yeah, I've actually wrapped around a couple of times around this thing. She's still doing great. She's still going for it. So she's obviously not upset. But I do need to repot her. So I need to find another plant for this planter that does it for me. But yes, also one that I absolutely love. One that I bought in a teeny tiny little pot. Also from a garden center, but it wasn't labeled. Yeah, I think I did get quite a good ID of this one, but it is one that is very, very thirsty. But she is actually, I think she's only living, I think that's only bark and perlite. There might be a little bit of soil in there, I don't know. That is very, very barky in there, very. So I need to, well, obviously she's doing well, but I need to pot her up, definitely. But I just love these like silvery leaves. I think it's so pretty. I mean, look at that. Oh yeah, sun is coming out for her. So, so pretty. Yes, love this one so much. I'm so glad I bought this one. And the leaves are also so like plump and I don't know. It's just, she also is very easy to notice when this one needs water. Very, very easy. And actually, I think she might be due soon. I don't know. Not as plumpy as usual. And it's really weird. She sometimes will put out a tendril and she'll give me like leaves. Wait, where was it? I don't know. But when she gave me like this really long tendril and then she like gave leaves like later on that same tendril. It's like really weird. I don't know. I didn't know the Hoyas could do that. So, wait a minute. Is that, I kid you not, if I have spider mites, no, I think, no, that's just dust. That's just, oh yeah, that's definitely dust. No, that's not spider mites. Honestly, pests have been testing my patience this year, big time. I'm actually looking forward to the colder period because I've had enough. But yes, that's that one. And she lives right here, actually. I'm going to put her back and we'll do these ones first. Ooh dear. Okay, this one is not doing that great, to be honest. Oh, she needs water again. Oh my word. I've been watering a lot. So it's actually weird. The temperatures have been going down, but it's been really, really sunny. So yes, it's getting colder, but because of the sun, you can tell probably the whole time while I'm filming this, but the sun like comes and goes and it just gets really, really hot on this windowsill. So I've been watering them quite a lot, to be honest. But I did not pot her, and she had a death plug. So there was actually one that, oh yeah, that one's died off. Yeah, so there is one here. That one is died off. I'm gonna have to cut that off. Yeah, this is one that was not on my radar, to be fair. And when I saw her, I mean, those big leaves just like sold me. She usually is like this, but she does feel a little bit deflated. But she's still beautiful. I mean, you can still appreciate her. Oh, she's actually turned. She's turned to the light. Let's try to move her a little bit. But anyway. Yes, she's not done much, to be fair, since I've had her. She's actually not given me a leaf since I've had her. And I think I've had her for about, is it 2 months now? She did have a bit here at the top that actually broke off, but yeah. Like I said, she had a death plug. So I lost quite a lot of roots. And as part of me is thinking maybe I should have put her in stratum to rehab her, because I have had really good success with rehabbing plants in stratum. And then once she had a little bit more of an established root system, then put her in a Hoya mix. This is the mix from Soil Ninja. It's labeled as the Anthurium mix, but if you read the description, they do say that it's also for Hoya. And I've had really good success. I will show you the next ones. Actually, you'll see the roots on the outside already, and I potted them up at the beginning. I filmed that as well. I will link that video down below, but they were tiny. And if you watch that video and then watch this one to see how they are now, it's like a big difference. And you can see roots on the outside, and yeah, just amazing. Not what I expected for Hoya. But then again, I think what I was told was not a true depiction of Hoyas. But anyway, I think that was just one person's opinion. But yes, she's not done much for me, unfortunately. I think she's just acclimating a little bit. I think this leaf is going to go. But this is like a new shoot that's happening here, actually. Oh, that actually is something new that has happened there. She's giving me a new shoot there. But that leaf looks like it's going to go. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is I do need to water her. But yeah, not done much, but very, very excited to grow this one. Did I say that's the sarawak cream? I think that's right. But anyway, love her. Next up, oh, this is what I mean with crazy growth. This one has taken off. This was tiny when I bought her. This is the something with a C. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it, but I'll put all the names on screen anyway, so you know what's what. But this is the regular one. I don't think this is a splash. It does have a little bit of splashiness on it, but I think they sold this one as a regular one because the splashiness was like going. Because I've seen a splash version of this and it's a lot more than this. But there is this one leaf here that's got some splashiness on it. And some of the other leaves do like have a little bit of splashiness on them. But it doesn't matter, you know. They are stunning, stunning plants. This one does not, look, she loves australis. I've got to be careful because there's a new leaf there. Wait, anti-clockwise. I always forget that. Always forget that. It's tendril her around there. I need a clip, actually. There you go. That's a bit better. Yes, this one loves Citrellus. She was, I think, round about here. This is all new. Like, this is all new that she's given me since that repot. And she was tiny as well. She did not have that many leaves at the bottom here either. It's really weird how, yeah, like I said, like how Hoyas, they can tendril. And then all of a sudden, like, is there someone here? We're having bark delivered, so I'm like, it's quite a loud truck, so I think I'll definitely hear it if it is. But anyway, also my dishwasher's on, so maybe that's what that is. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'll know who it is. Yes, this one is such an, wow, that's the only thing with this south-facing window is it gets so dusty from the front here. I have to like rinse these off a couple, like more than my other plants, to be fair. Sun definitely does promote a lot more dust. But, wow, okay, that's a new leaf. Oh, wow, that's sized up nicely. This is a new leaf. Yes, I think he's here. I don't know. I suppose he'll ring on the door if if it is them, but I think he's delivering it. But anyway, what I wanted to show you with the roots, look at this. Come on, focus. See what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? She was in the teeny tiniest pot when I put her in here, and I was worried because this is is this 9 centimeters? Yes, it's 9 centimeters. These are also from Soul Ninja, actually. They marked as like the arrowed pots because they're like the tower pots, and they have a lot of like drainage and at the side here as well. But I was really worried about going from such a tiny, like some of them were even smaller than 6 centimeters. They were tiny. And I was worried that it was going to be like too much for them because I don't know if I really am of principle of not to upsize your plants like too much, but it just worked well with the trellis. And obviously I don't regret it because I mean, she's taken off and she is such a beautiful Hoya, such a beautiful Hoya. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, not one that I regret getting at all because I wasn't actually sure. But I definitely need to give her a hose down. But yes, that's her. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Love her. So this one also has this was my second Hoya that I got. This is the krohniana eskimo. Sorry about that, it's the dishwasher. This was, oh, there's a dead leaf there. Okay. Oh, she needs water again. I'm struggling with keeping up with watering, and that's why I also say I'm looking forward to like the colder seasons just because it's been hectic with watering, I can tell you that. But yes, this was the second Hoya that I bought, and she was tiny. She was only, here it is. She was only this strand. Yeah, that's all she was when I bought her. So she was a cutting. and I bought it on a secondhand website here in Belgium. This one is actually really easy to get now in garden centers, but at the time it wasn't. So I think I paid quite a lot for this cutting. Yeah, at the time it was not a very easy one, but this is also the first one that flowered for me. So I'll put pictures on screen of when she flowered, but yes, I was so excited when this one flowered, honestly. And at night, the smell, it's just, and they're so cute and small and fluffy. It honestly, I nearly came to tears. And you know when you love a plant that much and you love a genus that much, and it was just such a proud moment that I got a Hoya to bloom. It is the only one that has bloomed in my collection, but to be fair, this is only actually like the first year that I've really embraced Hoyas. Yeah, it is. It's the first year that that lighting is really annoying. It's the first year that I've really embraced Hoyas, and I've actually bought quite a lot of Hoyas this year. I think more than 10 actually. But I think 16 is a pretty good number. I'm also very limited on space. You know, there's only so much room on a windowsill, and there's only so much of trellis that I like to look at, because right now I'm pretty happy with it. There's still a lot of trellises on here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 trellises on here, so it is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of trellises to look at, you know, especially because you're looking at the back of it always, because, you know, I used to be one of those people that whenever people came around, or actually, you know, not even if people came around, just for me, myself, I would turn the plants to like face me, but that's obviously not what they need. They need light coming from that side, and they were just turning anyways. It was just kind of pointless. So yeah, I mean, you're all looking at the back of it, so that is kind of, you know, that is kind of annoying, but I don't know, it's worth it when you see if a plant is happy and you're giving them what they need. They reward you with those blooms, and it's just very, very proud moment. And this one also. This one doesn't have as an amazing root system, to be fair. So that's a root system. And she's been in this pot for a while, for over a year actually. So she's not, I think if I were to keep up with watering a lot more, then that would be easier. But honestly, I'm watering every single day. So it's hard. It's hard. I am also, if you're new to my channel and this is like one of the first videos that you're watching, I'm also a mother of 2. I have a daughter who is just turned 1, and I have a son who is 2. So very, very close together. So it's a bit of a chaotic time, but you know, I've made it work. I think I've done pretty well of taking care of my plants. And you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and if you know some plants don't work for you, then they just don't work for you. Some plants are just not meant to be in your collection. You know, not all plants are going to thrive under your care. Just because it works for someone else doesn't always mean that it's going to work for you. I don't know, that was a hard cookie to eat, but you know, honestly, once you accept it, it's such a relief. It's such a relief. Okay, I'm going to be right back because I do think they are here with the bark. It was the bark, so that's delivered. Ordered like a big bag for in the garden, and I might actually steal a bucket of bark for my plants, because there's like the really nice bark. So you know, actually don't have any more bark, so I might do that. But anyway, this is the macrophylla, the variegated macrophylla. Yeah. Honestly, is it a macrophylla now? Because I've been told that it's reclassed as latifolia. I don't know. To me, it's a macrophylla. I ordered it as a macrophylla. That's what it is to me. And I don't care about the names. It's just honestly, they change their mind a lot with Hoya names. I've noticed. It's like I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. This is one of my favorites. This one was also actually in my August favorites, and she just, I think. In my August favorites, so all of this here, I'll show you the back because it's kind of, so I have new leaves there, This leaf, these leaves here, that leaf here, that's all new. So it only had these, yeah, these have hardened off now. It only had these 2 new leaves. So this is all new growth since that video, since my August favorites. That's amazing. Like, see what I mean? Hoyas can be fast growers. If you give them the right conditions, they're just, oh, it's just why I love them so much. But yes, this is just one of my favorites. I think that the variegation is just so stunning. And also, if you give her a lot of highlights, it's very, very pinky. Yeah, this one still needs to harden off a little bit. So let me show you one that really, oh wow, this is also a new leaf. See what I mean? So what happened is, this is a new tendril. It's like right up here. Let's see if I can, this is a new tendril. It was making new leaves here, so there's like new leaves there, and it's made this, see this big leaf here? It's all of a sudden, that's also a new one. It's still hardening off actually. It's like, what? I find that so amazing that they do that. It's just, it's so beautiful. But yes, I need to, as you can see, I need to this one does, like the stems are a little bit thicker than the other ones that I'm used to, but I love this one so much. I think she's so pretty. I cannot wait for this one to like bloom. I'm hoping that a lot of them next year are going to bloom for me, just because, like I said, this is the first year that I've really gotten into Hoya, and I've like figured them out and I know what care to give them. However, the watering still, I think if I was up with watering more, then maybe more would have bloomed for me. I mean, Hoyas are very, very forgiving. So it's, yeah, it's doing the same thing here. Sorry, I got distracted. I'll show you in a minute. But yes, they are very, very forgiving if you like wait a couple of days. But this one doesn't need water, even though she does look like she does, but it doesn't. She still feels pretty good and plump. Yeah, wow. how I can tell with Hoyas to give them water is I always squeeze the leaves. And I just, because the thing is the mix looks bone dry. It does. It looks bone dry. So that's the root system. So you'd think they need water, but because of the thick, like almost like succulent type of leaves, they store water in those leaves. So they don't need water as regularly, even if you can see that the roots, this is also one that I did in that repot. Yeah. Even if you can see that it's very, very dry, it doesn't always mean that they'll need water straight away. They can go for like longer periods, especially in the winter. I noticed that with the ones, because these are all new. I bought a lot of new Hoyas this year in the beginning of spring. So I haven't actually gone through a winter with some of these. But the ones that I had, I noticed that like there were some that actually the krohniana that I went like a whole month without having to give her water, just because I could tell like the bark was still like a dark color. And she was giving me new growth and everything. Yeah, I could just tell that she didn't need water that often. So I think that's probably also why they class as such easy plants. But I think in combination with light, that's what makes them easy, to be honest. But yes, this one is very, very happy and looking so lush and beautiful. I mean, look at that leaf. Look at the size of that. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. So yes, she is very, very happy. I'm going to bring these down like one by one, because if I'm sitting here and I have all these trellises around me, it's just going to be too much. And then after this, I will water them. Well, the ones that need it, because no, this one doesn't need water either. This is one that I cannot wait for it to bloom. So this is the caudata. No, actually, when I bought this one was labeled as caudata big leaf. So apparently there's also a caudata that has smaller leaves. I didn't know this, but I did buy this one because the leaves are big. When I bought her, put the pot down. Yeah, when I bought her, and there's actually 2 leaves on top of each other, she was like this leaf. Like that's a big leaf. And yeah, I didn't have any like a big leaf Hoyas. However, the no ID one that I don't know the name of, she did not have big leaves like that when I bought her. So I didn't know that she could actually size up like that. So it's very, I'm going to be very interested to see what that one does when I put her on this window. I think she's going to be so happy. But yes, this one sun stresses so beautifully. And the blooms of this one. She's not bloomed for me yet, so, but yeah, that's actually one of the main reasons why I bought her. Oh, wow. I can restart this on the trellis, actually. Yeah. Yeah, this one loves to tendril. What's going on here? Oh, there you go. You need to go like that. It's doing it here again. Oh, I got distracted and I didn't say that with the last one, but basically the same principle as what I'm going to show you now. So over here, so this is a tendril that's like gone all the way up, but it started making a leaf like right here. And the variegated macrophylla was doing the same thing. So I don't know, I just find that to be so interesting. And the new leaves come in, come on, focus, like these really, really pretty, like dark purple colors. And I don't know, it's just like, it's got like a ruffling as well. I don't know, those leaves just look so, what did I say in my repot video? Like prehistoric, like just like dinosaur-esque sort of. I don't know, there's just something very, very, very interesting about this one. And it's definitely, oh, look at that leaf. Look at the size of it. It's huge. That one's got really nice, like patchy, what is that called, variegation? I don't know, but like markings, very, very pretty. Yeah, I love this one. This one took off straight away. And again, with the roots, I mean, it's just incredible. It's just incredible. Come on, focus. It doesn't want to focus. There you go. Yeah, really, really good root system. Also came from a teeny tiny little pot. And honestly, I didn't think that Hoya roots would be so satisfying. I don't know if it's just because it's one of my favorite genuses that it makes it satisfying, but it does. I mean, those white, like, I don't know, it's just what you would think roots to be. I don't know if it's just me, but anyway. Yes, love, love, love this Hoya. It's one that I stare at on a regular basis. It's definitely one of my favorite plants. But then again, the Hoyas, all of them are just so stunning. I mean, I could go crazy. There's a lot of growers, like in the Netherlands specifically. Like, then again, all of the growers are in the Netherlands. There might be a few in Belgium, but not anything crazy or anything. But all of the growers in the Netherlands, it's actually weird because in garden centers, you don't really find Hoya that much. Unless, like maybe, I know that some garden centers will, but just not ones that I've been to. Especially not here in Belgium. It's like, Hoyas are not very popular. They're definitely a underrated genus. You either love them or hate them. And honestly, I used to hate them. I'm going to be honest, I used to hate them. Like they just didn't, I don't know, when I had, yeah, the one that doesn't have a name, the krohniana and the polyneura, they just did nothing for me. And I came very, very close to throwing them all away just because they weren't doing it for me. And I'm very much of principle of if it does not make you happy, bye. Like, not wasting my time on you. I won't throw them away. Unless it's pests or anything like that, then you do go straight into the bin. But if it's a healthy plant, I'll rehome it. Usually my mom will take them. She has a lot of my plants that I'm not really into anymore. And she still has them, actually. She's doing a great job with them. But, yeah, it's just I'll sell them or rehome them or, give them away or give them as a present or something like that. So, yes, I'm very much of that principle. But, yeah, like I said, I used to hate Hoyas. I used to hate them. And what made me turn? I think it was my polyneura, which is so sad that she's doing so bad. Yes, it was. She gave me such beautiful new growth. And she just, yeah, that's a sad one. That's one that I'm going to have to, find a new one of or, do something. Actually, there was recently I'm going off topic here. I'm rambling on, but I'm just like in a good mood because of my Hoyas. But there was this plant, I think I actually said in my video of shopping in the Netherlands, there was going to be a huge plant, a rare plant market in Holland. And it's only a 2-hour drive from me. But Mitch couldn't get time off work and it was on a Saturday, so it was kind of, it would just be really, it would have been really difficult with like the kids and stuff like that to plan everything and, you know, do everything right. So definitely next year. The next one is on the 24th of May, which is my birthday month. My birthday is the 10th of May, so I would really like, they're always on a Saturday though. So yeah, Mitch always has to work on a Saturday. So that's, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I am really gonna try and go there because oh my word, the videos and the reels and of like lots of people, different people that I follow, it's just, they were amazing. I think I would definitely be able to find a polyneura there, definitely. So that's on my list to go there, and that might just be my birthday present. I'll try and like, this year my birthday present was a camera, so a little bit more expensive probably than plants, but anywho, still really happy with that birthday present. But I didn't actually get, I bought myself plants, I did, but I didn't get it. Anyway, I'm making up excuses. Yes, I'm gonna use that as like for my birthdays that I want to go there. Because it's only a 2-hour drive. Like it would be insane if I didn't go. Yeah, I was having a serious FOMO when, you know, the social media was going off about that one. But you know, I went to a garden center and I bought, and I didn't buy that interesting plants, to be fair. I bought a Anthurium crystallinum. I already have a crystallinum hybrids, but they were 4 in one pot and it was only €9. So I just couldn't like not leave that. Anyway, I'm going off topic. They also didn't have any Hoyas actually this time, and usually they do. Yes, that is a garden center that I will be doing a tour of in the future because it's my favorite one. I'm just waiting until like October, November because they're doing all their Christmas stuff. So I want to go there. It's got the labels on all of this. I want to go there and I'll film that tour of that as well. But they usually do sometimes have Hoyas. So yes, but that is one of my favorites. Love this one. And we have, I think, 4 more trellises. Okay, I'm gonna have to, oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. I just got the biggest like goosebumps of my life. I didn't see this. No. Okay, this is not Hoya related, but I can't like not show this while I'm filming. Look. She's blooming. Oh my word. Right, okay. Story time. So my daughter's birthday was this week, and for her birthday, we got her this IKEA table thing with like the back piece, but the plants behind it, I can't see them. So I do need to do some like rearranging, but that's really annoying that I didn't see that. It's a bit dusty. Oh my word, it's so soft. Yeah, I cannot not show you this. Come on, focus on the plant. Focus on the plant. Come on. You know you want to. There you go. What? That is so exciting. Okay, I'm gonna... And it looks like she's going to give me more flowers there. Oh my word. Okay, let's put her there before I like forget because of mom brain. Oh, that's so exciting. I cannot believe that. Wow. It's gonna take me like a moment to get over that actually. That's so exciting. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay, so yeah, this one was standing next to that plant. This is the Hoya Mathilde Splash. Yes, this one is a splashy one. However, it is kind of... What is that? That is very weird. That is very, very weird. She doesn't feel like she needs water. Could that be from the sun? Let me show you what I mean. Do you see that? Like, what is that? In like the middle? It's so weird. I've never seen that on a plant. This one was doing very, very well. Yeah, you can see at the bottom, it's a lot more splashy, and she's kind of lost it a little bit, which is very, very sad. And I don't know what that is. That's very, very weird. She's also very, like a hairy Hoya. She's got a lot of hairs. She doesn't need water, so I don't know what that is. Roots look healthy. Has a root system. Yeah, so she looks healthy. Give me new growth and everything. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Could that be like some type of disease? If you know what that is, let me know. She doesn't, I don't see any, she's very, very hairy. She doesn't, I don't see any pests. She's giving me new growth everywhere. Very, very weird. I've never seen that before. She didn't have that and she didn't have this last week when I watered her. So that is very weird. I can see some like damage on the leaves here, which looks like thrip damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to treat them all anyway because of that australis lisa, but. And I did also, in between of picking up the australis lisa, I have like washed my hands and given my clothes a shake out. Just to be sure, but yeah, they're all very close together, so I'm gonna have to treat them all anyway, but that's very weird. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be able to like pick up on camera, but why is it taking so long to focus? There we go. See what I mean there? But yeah, I actually wanted to show you, like, I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but like the hairiness of this one. It's got like really, really fine hairs. It's so pretty, but that is really weird. If you know what that is, let me know, but very strange. And it was giving me a new growth point here, but it's shriveled up. Anyway, yeah, I would like this one to like keep its splashiness a little bit more because it's very, very pretty there at the bottom, especially that leaf. Like, that's so pretty. So yes, maybe if I like chop her up in the future, she might, you know, maintain some of that splashiness. But yes, very weird that. Not seen that before. I'm not going to put her back behind of that thing because I'm kind of thinking maybe I should water her. She doesn't feel like she needs to. No, I'm just going to put her back. Wow, I need to do like a lot of watering. Hey, story of my life. This is a crimson something. I don't know if it's a crimson queen or crimson princess. I have no idea which one it is. I'll see if I can try and find the name and put it on screen. What is that? Oh no, that's just dirt. Okay. I thought I am keeping my eye out for mealies because I found mealies on a plant that was also not a Hoya, but it was also living on this windowsill. But I have not seen it, and that was about a couple of weeks ago. So I think I'm good. I think I'm safe. I think I saw it just in the nick of time. But yes, this one has also taken off. This was actually, I think, one of the first Hoyas that I bought this year. I think it is because I bought it on sale. I think it was only like €5. It was only a couple of leaves. And I put it in my IKEA Millsbow tall, and I put it quite close to the light because I wanted to like experiment and see. Maybe it was light that was an issue for me, and obviously it was. But yes, I wanted to experiment, and she was going insane. She was giving me so much new growth. This was also like a very, very thick leaf Hoya. Very, very thick. And the new leaves, anyway, going off topic there. Yes, I wanted to like experiment, and straight away I saw that, you know, she was doing amazingly. She was giving me better growth. So then I started doing that with all of my Hoyas, and then I started noticing, yeah, okay, that's the problem. So this one has grown a lot this year, a lot. And I need to redirect her again. As you can see, there's a lot of tendriling going on here. But the newest growth, it's actually also really hairy. But it's so pretty and like pink that it comes in. And then it fades down to like this, the whiteness. It's a very, very pretty Hoya. And this one already had quite a substantial roots. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera actually, but she does have some good roots there. She also came from a very, very small pot. So yeah, but that new growth, that like pinkiness is so pretty. So pretty. Sorry, this dishwasher's still going. But yes, I don't know, this is also one that I could just not live without. It's just one of those Hoyas that is just so rewarding to grow. And yeah, I do think that this one will bloom for me next year. I don't know. I'm hoping she will. I don't know. Maybe the year after that, because I have had the krohniana eskimo for 2 years. So maybe not next year, but the year after. I don't know. I just really hope that more Hoyas bloom for me. But yes, that's that one. Oh, this is turning into a workout. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to pretend that did not happen. Oh, I can actually check the root system now. I just spilt the pot of gold everywhere. And it's stratum as well. Okay, so that's the root system that it had. And they look quite healthy. I don't see any pulling at it, and nothing is breaking off. So, I'm going to squish it back in there, and I will clean this up when I'm done. The stratum is also wet, so maybe I'll just let it dry a little bit, and then I'll... Why do I always have to knock over plants? Okay, am I sitting on any stratum? No. This one is actually also one that I rescued. This one was also thrown in the dumpster for no reason. Don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why she was thrown in the dumpster. I don't know what the problem was. She needs water. Actually, no, I think that leaf has just died off. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, anyway. Yes. She was not doing anything for a very, very long time. Oh yeah, I said, yeah, I rescued her. So she was also found in the dumpster. Also don't know why. I didn't see any pests on her. I think I kept her in, no, actually. No, I also repotted her in that video. So yeah, I'll link that one below because I think that was a Hoya repot video. But anyway, she has been a little bit on the slower side. And I can see actually that newest point there at the top has like crisped up. My camera is going to die again. Be right back. Okay, I've turned it down a bit because it was really, really bright for a second. Oh, there's stratum everywhere. Luckily I'm wearing like black pants. Anyway, yes, I'll put the name on screen because I don't remember the name of this one. I know there's a lot of R's in the name, but anyway, yes, she was very, very slow for quite a while. I think it was also just the repots, and I think she did go through like a little bit of shock. Obviously she was thrown in a dumpster, you know, I would also be in shock. And I don't know how long she was lying there either. Anyway, yes, she has given me a lot of new growth because she just had like this. So this is all new since that repot. And the new growth is so like different on this one. It's just, I don't know, the leaves, it's definitely a very, very like a different Hoya. It's, yeah. And the leaves, the purpliness, honestly, this one doesn't, you can see it at the bottom actually better. Like the purple, that's sun stressing. It's sun stress is very, very nicely this one. It doesn't, I don't know if you're really going to be able to see, you can see roots there. So yeah, I gave a cutting of this to my mom, but it's not really done anything and it's not looking very good either. So I do think this is a little bit more of a difficult one. Maybe requires more water on my part, to be honest, because some of these leaves do look a little bit, yeah, it's still giving me really nice new growth. So it's still happy. It's just been a little bit more temperamental. So yes, it's still a very, very pretty one. The sun stresses very nicely. And I actually don't know what the blooms of this one look like. I don't know. Actually don't know what the blooms of a lot of mine are. I bought most of mine on foliage, except for the caudata. That one was based on the flower. Yes, I think what I'll do is I will put like pictures of what the blooms look like of these Hoyas. I think it'll also be really nice for me to see that. And then lastly is a wish list Hoya, which has done absolutely nothing. Oh no, it's giving me a new leaf. Okay, exciting. Okay, it is doing something, but it did not do, oh, this has grown a lot actually. Oh no, that tip is gone off. That might be my own fault actually. But this one was also in a death plug. It was like a bark. I also filmed it, so I'll link that one down below as well. But it was like a bark plug. And yeah, I ripped off. This one did not have a very big root system anyway, but I ripped off quite a lot of leaves. But yes, it's the callistophylla. And the pictures of this one on the website. Are you alive? Oh, it's a dead spider. Might be a little bit too hot on the windowsill for you, spider. Yes, the picture did show a fuller one than this. So I don't know, I was a little bit disappointed because of that, but I don't know, I don't know, I feel like if you're going to put a picture on a website and it's a lot smaller than the picture on the website, you know, like change your picture then, or I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I didn't pay a lot for this one anyway. The recent ones that I've seen was because I actually got an email from a website that I months ago asked, you know, can you email me if this plant comes back into stock, because it's on the picture, it's a really, really nice one. But again, pictures are not always true to what you're going to get unless they note it down below, unless they say that. But anyway, I was expecting a little bit of a bigger one. Oh yes, I'm going off again. Wow, going off on a lot of tangents in this video. That one that I saw was marked as 35 euros. I only paid 9 euros for this one. So I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good price for what I got. And it's giving me a new leaf there. So that's new. That was not there before. So yeah, exciting things. But I do need to water. I need to water all of them. It's just been one of those weeks where it's been worse than normal. But anyway, that was the last Hoya. Love this one. Cannot wait to see this one take off. Cannot wait. But of course we are in the season now, you know, where things are going to slow down and you're going to have a little bit more patience. Plants, if you like repot plants, they're going to have a longer time like adjusting and, you know, getting situated. So, you know, that's just part of it. I am looking forward, honestly, to the autumn. It's not officially autumn yet, but it definitely feels like autumn already here in Belgium. We've had a lot of autumn-like days, and I've already had to use the blanket a couple of times at night. So I cannot wait until I can use my hoodie. That's going to be fun, but I honestly cannot use the hoodie that much here just because of the floor heating. It stays very nice and warm in here, so I don't really have to wear a lot of layers. But anyway, I'm looking forward to like the colder seasons, and just I think it's also good for the plants to like slow down a little bit, because sometimes if you're getting a lot of like overwhelming growth, it can sometimes get out of hand. And things like, for example, with Hoya, if they're tendriling and you're not like wrapping them around anything or not giving them anything, they can just carry on tendriling, or they can, you know, it's just you're not on top of them as much. And as you've seen in this video, I'm not on top of everything. I mean, I completely missed this bloom. And I knew that she was going to pop for me, but this happened. No, this has happened in the last 2 days, because that table has only been standing there for 2 days. And when I put the table up against the, yeah, no, this has only been in the last 2 days. So yeah, anyway, I do need to water. I need to do a lot of watering. That's what I'm going to be doing now, actually. But yes, that is my Hoya collection. I hope that this time next year, my goal is that I am going to be getting some new Hoyas. But the last couple of times that I've ordered Hoyas, I've not been I don't know, like the last time I ordered was the callistophylla and the sarawak cream and the pot of gold. Those were my last 3 Hoyas that I got. And actually with all 3 of them, no, the sarawak, that was a big surprise. I did not think I was going to get a big plant like that, like at all. But with the pot of gold and the callistophylla, I was a little bit like, I don't know, I think the timing might have been a little bit off with those 2. But this one was just, I think the growers taking the pee, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to do my best to take care of them and give them everything that they need and that they can thrive and take off again in spring. Hopefully they do okay with like the less, then again, it's a south-facing window, so I think they'll be okay, but there's not going to be as much sun. Belgium is also quite, a rainy country and a grey country, so we'll see what happens. But as you can see now, it's September, and it's honestly, the watering is an issue. It's an issue because of the heat. Yeah. But I do think it's gonna like take a turn. I've noticed that temperatures are becoming under 10 degrees at night. So yeah, things are definitely changing. I just hope that they do okay. They might go like a little bit, not like dormant, but just like slow down a little bit. But for the most part, they are doing very, very well. I've not had that many issues except for with the polyneura. That's the only one that I've had an issue with spider mites. But for the rest, I've actually not had pests on my Hoya this year. No, I haven't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that, but I don't think I have. And considering that I had mealies near them, and apparently mealies are like drawn to Hoya, I'm very happy that I don't have them. But pests are part of it. So I can't complain. I can't complain about my Hoyas. But yes, I want to make like collection videos this year, and then I can like compare them to next year and see. I think so far I've done alocasia, philodendron, and now Hoya. Yeah, I think those are the only ones that I've done. Yeah. And honestly, my other collections are not. My alocasia collection has grown a lot since that last video. So that's definitely going to be different next year. But anyway, before I go off on another tangent, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know about what Hoyas that you have, any Hoyas that you would suggest to me. You've seen like what type of Hoyas I'm into. I do like the foliage. Like if it's I don't know, the one that doesn't have an ID, that like doesn't have a name, is a little bit boring to me, but because it's my first Hoya, it just has a special place in my heart. And the rest, they all very like different in foliage wise, so I do look at that. But I don't know, lately I have also been looking at the blooms. So maybe I'll like, I don't know, there's so many different ones out there. Oh, no. I forgot one. Okay, before my camera dies again. Oh, and this is such an exciting one. How did I forget about this one? I got a Hoya, oh yeah, you can see on the label, a Hoya wilbur graves. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful silveriness. Oh, yeah, so I bought this on a secondhand website, and I bought it just for that leaf. Like that leaf is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So yes, this one was a little bit more on the expensive side than I would pay for one leaf. I paid 15 euros for this one leaf, but it was actually the same lady that I bought my Glorious from, and I also bought a Majestic, but that one was for my mom. Very, very good like quality. She takes care of her plants, but she sells quite a lot of plants. So I think she's definitely like into that whole selling thing. But it's just recently given me this leaf. Wait, let me try and show you properly. I don't know if it's gonna like pick up on camera. The sun is really like, geez, dude. Okay, let's give her a little bit of an umbrella. Can you kind of see there's like a little bit of splashiness on there? So exciting. Yeah, so 17 Hoya. I forgot about this one. It's because I have her clipped on the grid at the back of my cabinet. So she's up high. But actually, I have my polyneura clipped right next. Got serious mom brain today. Oh, I just love that leaf. Love, love, love that leaf. Yeah, I've kept her in the same like pot that she gave me in, but the fact that she's giving me a new leaf and I can see it's not as pronounced as the other one, I do have to say. But very positive that there's already like really good growth there. And she was actually right at the bottom of my cabinet, but I've clipped her up on the grid quite close to the light now, because I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just plopped her in there to kind of acclimate a little bit to my environment, but I didn't think, you know, how light, duh. But yes, that is one more Hoya that I have. So really, really exciting. I cannot wait to watch this one grow. Cannot wait. She looks like, I don't see any roots. So, but yeah, she was just like a teeny tiny little cutting, but that leaf is stunning. So yes, I do have that one. So 17 Hoya. It's a good thing I didn't forget about that one actually. Hi guys, editing Jacqueline here. I completely forgot about another Hoya, and I cannot believe I forgot about her because she was right above my head. I forgot about the Hoya gracilis, and this is one that I've had in my collection for such a long time and also did absolutely nothing for me for the longest time, but that was because she was hardly getting any light. Now I have put her in this spot right here on the south facing window, and she has been giving me all of this new growth. You can see all of the new growth shooting out here. Yeah, now she's kicking into action after I think over 2 years that I've had her. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's over a year. It's obviously no secret now that Hoya just thrive with light, and yes, they can survive in shaded parts of your house, but they are not going to thrive. And the gracilis here is just a true depiction of that, to be honest. I'm really excited to see what my big Hoya, the one that doesn't have a name, what she's going to do when I put her in the south facing window. I think she's also going to take off, so fingers crossed for that. But yes, I forgot about her, so I had to quickly add her in. Yeah, she needed to be part of the collection because she's been part of the collection for a very, very long time. Has never ever had pests, has never really given me any issue. I think she's even in the same pot that I bought her. She's just such an easy Hoya. So yes, had to include her. So that's not 16, not 17, but 18. Yes, so let me know if you have any suggestions with Hoya, because I do go for like the more special, just like the different foliage, because Hoyas can be difficult to bloom. I don't know, in my experience, well, I say in my experience, I don't really have that much experience with Hoyas. It's just I've had more luck, I think. But yes, if you have any tips maybe on how to get your Hoyas to bloom, definitely, hit me up about that. Like, I do want to know, because the blooms are stunning. Yes, they can make like a mess, and everything falls everywhere, and also the sap. But I don't know. I just think it's so worth it. It's something that I like look over. But yes, comment down below what Hoyas you have. How are they doing at the moment? Any suggestions for me? Or suggestions on different types of Hoyas, and also on blooming, on getting them to bloom. But yes, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, because I upload new videos twice a week, and you can join me on my story. I film quite a lot that has to do with my plants. I try and film as much as I can, actually. There's not a lot that I do that I don't do. Wait, no, there's not a lot that I do that is not on camera, because I also like to like document everything just for my own like mom brain, because I do really struggle with that, and I do forget a lot of times. Yes, I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.